everyone, welcome to another video review. This is the Transformers Earthspark Deluxe class Soundwave. You can see him there in front of his box. I'm going to put him off the side real quick and take a look at that box. And yes, it is the new version of the Earthspark Deluxe box. You got, Earthspark right there and Soundwave and Hasbro. Hey, look, there's his robot and vehicle modes. You got 2-in-1, 18 steps, all that stuff. Down there, and of course on the top, hey, look, there's Robbie and Mo. On the side here, you look, there's another couple renders of the figure and 18 steps. Now for Earthspark Soundwave. On the side here, looks a continuation of the front artwork, and the bottom is some manufacturing details, I guess. And on the back, of course, you have some product shots of what's included and some copyrights and warnings and more than authentic Transformers thing. And there you go. Also included, of course, is the instructions. You know, pretty straightforward actually. There's only one thing I would actually there's only one thing that could be a little tricky to get lined up. It's only mostly just getting it lined up is tricky part, but yeah. So, Earthspark Soundwave. Yes, I finally got one. I got my hands on this guy finally. It took a bit, but I found one and didn't have to pay absurd markup on the aftermarket. Hooray! So, getting in close a little bit, you can see he's got a very Earthspark Soundwave face. He's got the very much mostly blue. Got some silver right there, the red eye. He's got his blue chest with some red and silver highlighting. You know, mostly kind of the big old wide blue shoulders, mostly blues and grays. Some bits of red detailing here and there. Going all the way down. And yeah, he's got a bit of a backpack thing going on with the wings and everything, but again, and of course his massive legs, which yeah, stick out pretty far back, but it's kind of a consequence of what he turns into and everything. And also they're kind of hollow. I wish there was like maybe another hinge right here just so they could maybe do that, but you know, these are $20 deluxes, so you know, something's got to give a little bit, but generally, yeah, this guy looks really good, and people really want this guy because of how good he looks. It's yeah, that's why it's so difficult to find, because people really want it, and for good reason. Yeah, again, it's really good looking, and yeah, it's a generally pretty good looking figure overall. And yeah, he's also got some pretty good posability as well. His head is on a ball joint, so you got left and right, you got up and down. Although the up and down is mostly the hinge right there, but yeah, he's got left and right and everything. It's a ball joint, but it's a weird ball joint because of the good old, and the waggle is there, but yeah, it's not a whole lot because of the shape of his head. Shoulders are also ball jointed, I believe, so you got full rotation there. You just got to watch the backpack. You have outward right here on this joint and right here on this joint, so yeah, you got quite a bit there. Yeah, so you got that outward and that outward. You do have a dedicated bicep swivel, and there's a elbow, which goes about 90 degrees. There are actually wrist swivels because it's on a ball joint. You got wrist swivels right there, and it's also going to fold down like that if you want. Right here, there's a waist swivel, pretty much unhindered, even with the backpack. The hips can go forward pretty far. So there's that. Back, well, you only go back so far because of the backpack. Outward, they have, again, they go pretty far outward. You do have actually kind of a knee swivel right there. Knees themselves for bending also go pretty far. The only limitation is kind of, you kind of get right here, and then yeah, unfortunately, you kind of hit that moment of like, yeah, that's pretty much where it stops because of how the lower leg is shaped, but you know, still pretty decent knee bend. And down here at the feet, you do have ball jointed feet, so you have tilt right here, you have forward and back, you do have side to side rotation. There is quite a bit there, and these wing bits right here can also be adjusted. You can then move them forward and back and whatnot too. So, yeah, that is Articulation. Really good overall. He also comes with a single accessory, which is, well, this gun right here, which is a couple things you can do here. You can either, of course, have him hold it, you know, like this. Kind of looks a little weird because it's kind of a weirdly tall handle, and that's because if you can see there's a notch in it, and the notch is for right here. There's a little tab right here, and you put this on the notch, notch over the tab, and now he's got a shoulder cannon. So, yep. I prefer that personally, but yeah, this also means he has nothing to hold, but you know, you can put other weapons in there, I guess. Whatever 5mm weapon you want to put in his hand, you can do that instead. So there you go. Oh, one other thing is yeah, the gun here can also hinge up and down, so you have that, and you can't really rotate it on the, well, you can kind of rotate it on the tab, but what you're doing, you're just unseating it from the tab, but you can kind of sort of rotate it a little bit. But yeah, there you go. Yeah, again, really good looking robot mode, really posable robot mode. Not really a whole lot of accessory. Yeah, no tape guys, nothing. And there's no tape people whatsoever here, so you know, that kind of no tape bots, I guess. So yeah, just an FYI there. But generally though, he is a pretty solid thing. Yeah, you know, hollowness really upsets you. How you can see there's a hollowness in the forearms and in the legs. So yeah, but he generally looks really good. Now, as for some comparisons, here's the WaveMate hashtag. You know, the one I got a little bit ago. Again, definitely, I don't think they're, I'm not sure if they're in scale, and I don't think I ever saw hashtag Nemesis Sound, I don't remember. But I know, again, hashtag was one of the larger of the Terrans, so who knows. This might be close. But, here's also Soundwave next to Megatron, the Deluxe class Megatron from Earthspark. That doesn't look too bad, although I think Megatron's a bit too short, maybe. It depends. Again, I don't remember now, top of my head. And also here's the Earthspark Soundwave, which again was, or Shockwave, which was again a repaint of the Cyberverse Shockwave. So he's a bit taller, I think, but yeah. There you go. So yeah, that's Earthspark Soundwave's robot mode. Very good looking. So they're gonna have to go transform him into his vehicle mode. So first, of course, take the shoulder cannon off, put that off to the side for now. Now open up the chest here, which will bring the head with it, and rotate the head in and close that up right there. Then take the shoulders and bring them together, and they'll tab together like so. Yeah, they'll just tab together like that. Then down here, what you want to do is also also come back here to the backpack and just, you know, untab it and bring it up like that. Then you want to go ahead and rotate the waist 180 like this, and then bring the arms down right here, and then rotate them at the bicep like that, and there's a little tab right here which will go into a little slot on the forearm like that. And then you go ahead and take the fist and bring it out like that. Same thing here, rotate the arm, bring it down, tab it into the side, make sure it stays tabbed in, and then bring the fist out like so. And down here at the leg, what you want to do is go ahead and open up the side right here, and open this up right here. Fold the foot in, and there's a little tab right here which will go in a little notch right there, and then rotate it like this. Make sure it's this way towards the side with this little bit right here. And same thing over here. Open this up like that. Fold up the foot and then rotate it like that. Then right here, what you want to do is then rotate at the knee, and you want to rotate on the knee like this, and then bring it forward. Sure those stay tabbed in because they know it's going to be unpleasant. And then bring it forward right here, and right here you'll see this. There's a notch right here, which will this slot right here will go over this tab, and this tab right here will go into this slot right there. I also want to rotate this piece around as well, like that. Get that out of the way. But yeah, you want to make sure those line up, and then push down the wing bit. And of course, you don't want to accidentally untab the arm from the side, which I just did. Because yeah, that just makes things misalign, and then you can't get it all tabbed together properly. Yeah, you get that all, you know, brought down. Bring that down, make sure it's in place. Like so. And then do the same thing on this side. Rotate at the knee, and then bring it forward. Right there, like this. And then line it up the tabs and slots, and connect everything. Don't accidentally disconnect. Don't untab the arm in the process. This arm keeps untabbing. There we go. Make sure that's all squared away. You go ahead and bring this back, and this will tab in, you know, tab back here like this. Tab in like there, like that. And then unfold the wings right here, like so. And there you go. That's the Soundwave in his vehicle mode. And yep, that is Soundwave's vehicle mode here is it is a flying wing stealth bomber looking thing. And yeah, it's just you can see it's just a big blue triangle. You know, Decepticon symbol right there, big old red cockpit window and everything. Yeah, some vent detailing, but yeah, the wings, which you know you can adjust flat or tall if you want, although yeah, that looks a lot better like that. And you got this big old wing thing. You can see kind of like one of the wings in particular is a little crooked. It doesn't seem to want to sit straight, but it's not too bad depending on what angle you're looking at it from. And of course, yeah, you can see you just kind of fold the rope robot underneath. I mean, that's kind of going to just kind of I'd expect, honestly, because like kind of difficult to make a flying wing design turn into a cohesive robot without a whole lot of parts, like panels flipping and, you know, everything. And even this has a bunch of panels, you know, collapsing on themselves. But generally, it thins out pretty well. It's like this is very thin, considerably. This is really impressive overall, and I really do like how this thing winds up looking. And of course, you take the gun here, you just peg it in right here, and I guess have a, well, I guess top-mounted aerodynamic killing gun right there. And yeah, it just looks really good. It's just a really good, cool alt mode, and this is one of the reasons why people like this, are, well, trying to get this toy so much. So yeah, this is good. Now, there's like no thrusters or anything back here. I guess you can pretend the hollow legs right here are the thrusters or boosters or exhaust, whatever you want to call them. Afterburners, yeah, sure. But yeah, it's just it's cool. It's just a really cool flying wing stealth bomber, and I really like it. I really do just genuinely like it. But yeah, as for some comparisons, again, here's the WaveMate hashtag. Good idea there. Bring this up a little bit because yeah, definitely out of scale. Here's Megatron, which is probably also a bit out of scale. I'm not sure. Depends on how you see things. But yeah, there's that. And yeah, Shockwave, which, yeah, I think that's correct. I don't remember now. I just remember it kind of gets, it's a weird walking tank thing. There's that. So yeah, that is Soundwave, the Earthspark Soundwave, which, again, really good figure, I think. Yeah, this was worth, I think, feel like this was worth the hype. People got really hyped for it, and for good reason. This has got a really good robot mode. It's got a pretty clever transformation, and it's got a really cool alt mode as well. The only thing you could really ding against it is kind of, it's got some hollowness, but that's kind of, you know, at this point with Earthspark, you kind of expect that. Another good news is apparently the price dropped back down, because I remember I paid $25 for hashtag, but now I'm paying $20 for Soundwave from the same store. So yeah, yeah, because I took a chance. I was like, it said Target.com said, oh look, low stock available. So I took a chance, and sure enough, because I was going to be in the area anyway, and sure enough, they had Soundwave. So I was like, yeah, awesome. So I was able to get my Soundwave finally, and I'm pretty happy with it. Yeah, so that's the thing. Right now, it seems like still like Target's the only place. The physical Target stores are the only places that seem to have them consistently somewhat consistently in stock. Again, some other stores have people reported finding these guys at other stores, but Target seems to be the only big chain that seems to have these guys have any Earthspark Soundwaves. So good luck with the hunt if you're going to look for this guy. Don't pay at this point. The last price I saw for one of these guys on eBay was something like $95. Or don't pay $95. This guy's not worth $95. Definitely worth the $20. Yeah, I'm not sure. I think what happened was just Target got theirs early and just released it, because I don't think this guy was supposed to be releasing till well now. By the time this releases, this will be, you know, pretty much late July, August timeframe. So yeah, I don't think he's supposed to be releasing about now, so you might be able to start finding him at the time. By the time this video goes up, you might be able to start finding this guy online and stuff. Who knows? I'm not sure. But if you can find him for retail price, go for it. He is absolutely wonderful. So yeah, that's it for this review. I hope you found it informative and entertaining. Hope you like, comment, subscribe. Check out my social media down in the description and at the end of the video. Check out my Coffee and my Patreon. I shall see you next time with another video review.